The Saxon Wars, spanning from 772 to 804 CE, were a series of military campaigns waged by Charlemagne, king of the Franks and later emperor of the Carolingian Empire, against the Saxons in the territories that make up modern-day Germany. These wars were a crucial chapter in Charlemagne's efforts to extend his rule, enforce Christianity, and integrate diverse ethnic groups within the Carolingian Empire. Background: the Saxons, a Germanic people residing in the region north of the Carolingian Empire, resisted Frankish expansion into their lands. The Saxons were pagans and fiercely clung to their traditional beliefs, presenting a challenge to Charlemagne's ambitions of creating a unified Christian empire. The Saxon Wars unfolded in three main phases, each marked by military campaigns, rebellions, and the gradual incorporation of Saxon territories into the expanding Carolingian Empire. First phase. The initial conflict erupted in 772 when Charlemagne launched a military campaign against the Saxons, beginning with the siege and destruction of the Irminsul, a significant Saxon religious symbol. The Carolingian forces encountered fierce resistance, and the war stretched over several years. The campaign concluded with the Saxon defeat at the Battle of Detmold in 775. However, Saxon resistance persisted. Second phase. In 775, Charlemagne faced renewed Saxon uprisings, prompting him to launch a second phase of the Saxon Wars. The Frankish forces sought to suppress Saxon resistance and force their conversion to Christianity. Charlemagne employed a strategy of both military conquest and missionary efforts, aiming to subdue the Saxons culturally and religiously. The campaign culminated in the Massacre of Verden in 782, where thousands of Saxon captives were executed for their continued resistance. Despite this brutal episode, Saxon opposition endured, leading to further campaigns. Third phase. The third phase of the Saxon Wars saw intermittent conflict, with the Saxons persistently rebelling against Frankish rule. Charlemagne continued to deploy military force and promote Christianization, but the task proved challenging. The Saxons, under leaders like Widukind, engaged in guerrilla warfare and intermittent uprisings. In 804, Charlemagne's son, Emperor Louis the Pious, declared the final phase of the Saxon Wars, bringing the prolonged conflict to a nominal conclusion. The Saxons, by this point, had been largely integrated into the Carolingian Empire, and the region witnessed a gradual Christianization. Legacy. The Saxon Wars left an indelible mark on the Carolingian Empire. Charlemagne's conquest of the Saxons expanded his realm and strengthened the Carolingian hegemony in Europe. The incorporation of Saxon territories into the empire facilitated the spread of Christianity, as Charlemagne established bishoprics and promoted ecclesiastical infrastructure. However, the Saxon Wars were marked by severe brutality, including forced conversions, massacres, and the suppression of pagan traditions. The scars of these conflicts lingered in the collective memory of the Saxons and influenced regional dynamics for centuries. The Saxon Wars showcased the complex interplay between military, cultural, and religious factors during the Carolingian expansion. Charlemagne's efforts to assimilate diverse ethnic groups into a Christian empire shaped the course of medieval European history, laying the groundwork for the Carolingian Renaissance and the broader cultural and political developments in the medieval period.